Welcome again to the TEFL course from Teacher's Record, and this is Module 1. We will talk now about Unit 6, the last unit in this module. Student feedback. What do you mean by the word or the term feedback? The feedback is the information that is given to the learner about her or his performance of learning task. Usually, we use adjective to describe her improving or her performance. The main purpose of the feedback are two purposes. The first is to motivate learners when they do well. Next, second, if you find any problem, you have to point it out and to guide them to improve it or to solve it. The importance of constructive feedback. It's very crucially that your feedback should be constructive to give them a push and to help them to improve, to motivate them, and instead of being destructive. Destructive means put them off, make them hate the subject, or would be daunting. Here are some things that could help you to give a constructive feedback. Number one, you should start with the positive. So find the positive points in her performance or his performance, then you can start with it. Number two, be specific. So you have to be concise and precise in the points that you have to underline it. Number three, refer to the behavior that can be changed. Choose something that can be achievable, not unachievable. So the things that can be changed, that's the thing that you can refer to it. Number four, seek or offer alternatives. So always give the student chances or choices so they can choose from it and put their personal impact or personalize it as they want. So that's how you can encourage them to be more autonomous and more independent. Be descriptive rather than evaluative. They don't want your evaluation more than your description. So describe the problem and how can they solve it. Guide them to solve their problem, not just tell them they are good, bad. I guess it's number 6. Yes, here we go. Own the feedback. So your feedback is your own opinion. Take the responsibility and own the feedback by saying, I guess that, I agree that, I believe that, I think that. So your opinion, it's not an international opinion. So take the responsibility of your own feedback. The last thing, leave the recipient with a choice. So it's like seek or offer alternatives. So you have to guide them and give them some choices so they can pick the one that fits them. And remember that the feedback should always be fair, focused, and constructive. Different types of feedback. There are many ways that you can give the feedback through. Number one, we can give feedback to individual learners or a group of learners. Feedback can be oral or written. Oral means verbal or by speaking, or written. Feedback can be linked to formal or informal assessment. So it can be linked to like pop quiz or informal tests, or formal tests like term tests or the formal quizzes. And it can be given to learners in the classroom or during individual meetings. So as you would prefer or according to your experience, you can judge. You can also write regular feedback in the form of comments, grades, or marks. So the feedback can take many forms. It could be a comment, it could be grades, like good, excellent, very good, or it could be marks, numbers, or just signs or symbols. On the learner's record sheet, you can use this feedback when you make your end of course assessment. When learners give feedback to one another, this is called peer feedback. So also you can use the peer feedback to help to encourage the critical thinking of the students and help them to judge each other's, especially in a positive way. Learners can also give you feedback about the lessons, activities, and materials. It's to the same purpose, to also encourage or motivate their critical thinking way and help them to be more autonomous and independent and trust their point of view. The comments given should also concentrate on one, two, or two of these specific fields. So you have to focus on the language, either the language, content, program, progress, effort that done, behavior, or achievement. And that's the end of our unit and our module as well. Thank you for watching.